Hello, everybody. Welcome to episode 173.
Hello.
So, we were concerned we wouldn't have content for this week. Well, that's not a problem anymore.
Well, first, I get to go first.
Oh, go ahead.
Meet Frisky the Frisk Mouse. I spent my gift card on Amazon, and it came in this afternoon. So this is Frisky the Frisk Mouse. She's very sweet. We love her. She's a little mouse. Yes. There's my update for the week. So
Glad.
basically, we can end the episode. I'm good.
Glad you got a new toy. You want it.
I got a stuffed animal. I don't own any stuffed animals. I own none. My room is definitely not full with them.
No.
So yeah, I need a new one. I'm sorry, my first one. Now I guess we can go into your news.
So they traded Frost and Farabee.
Yes.
How you feeling about that?
I mean, because I really like them. They were really nice, and they've been here for a second. Because we get a bunch of new dudes, and then I have to remember new people's names, and I don't really do that. So like, basically, they were kind of like OGs that like I would be able to name like immediately. Also, Michelle's not very happy.
No.
Michelle's not a very ball of sunshine. Her favor got.
Yes.
Well, now she feels my pain, but.
So that's kind of it, though. I mean, so you guys are so young that, you know, you've been going to camp since like 2017. Like, these guys were around 2019. Like, so these are your flyers.
Yeah,
so
these are my OGs.
Hart moving out, Farabee moving out, Frost moving out. Like, you know, you're like, I remember this feeling when I was a kid. Like, it's big changes, and it's the flyers you're used to. So it's always why, you know, my dad told me when I was little, you root for the logo on the front, not the name on the back. It's because, unfortunately, it's just the business and players change through. I've always liked Frost and Farabee. I still think they have another level to their game. I think they're going to do very well in Calgary. I understand the move from a business side. I mean, Frost and Torch just didn't get along. It was never going to happen here for Frost. It's a shame because I think he's a very good. I think he's got the potential to be a second line center. I think he's an excellent third line center. You know, if you have a good 1 and 2, like I think you're in great shape. So I think he's going to fit very well in Calgary because they have that. And I think their new coach there is going to let him just play.
Yeah.
So I think Frost is going to find his game. And I've always thought Farabee had, you know, I don't know what was going on this year, but Farabee I think is always going to, you know, 25 a year. He's tough. He stands up for his teammates. I think he's going to wear a letter one day in the NHL. You know, maybe not a captain, but I think he's at least going to wear an A. I've always said that about Farabee. So, you know, but they both had to get out. You know, it's what's called a change of scenery trade.
Yeah.
So sometimes, you know, it's coaches. It's, you know, you get complacent in an area. You know, sometimes you know, a move lights a fire under you.
Yeah.
So I think Calgary got two very good players that I think is really going to help them in the playoffs.
They both went to Calgary.
Yeah, they both went to Calgary, right? And then so in return, the Flyers got Jacob Peltier and Kuzmenko. Now, Kuzmenko's an older
last names.
Russian, and a French Canadian. So, I don't. My personal feeling, I mean, maybe so. He played a couple of games with Michkov years ago. Mm-hmm. He speaks Russian, so I do think that's going to make Michkov more comfortable. That'll be nice. I don't think he's long for here. He's making $5.5 million. I mean, maybe he finds chemistry.
I mean,
he had a very good first year in the NHL with Vancouver.
Girls living my dream making $5.5 million.
It's a nice work. So he made good money. He had a very good season, and then he just hasn't been able to replicate it ever since.
I should go into the NHL.
I've tried to teach you. I taught you to skate. You know.
You failed.
Michelle's a better skater.
I'm better roller skater.
Yeah.
She's better ice skater. It's kind of how it is. I can do roller hockey.
You do? I know.
I do.
That's a thing.
I've never done roller hockey.
Well, you could. That's a thing.
I totally could.
So.
I totally could. I totally could. Nah, I'll stick with field hockey. I'm pretty good. Apparently, Mom signed me up for lacrosse too.
Excellent.
Yeah.
I don't think Kuzmenko's going to be here past the year. I mean, unless you see amazing chemistry in 30 games. I think the main part of this is cap space. So Farabee was locked in at $5 million for more. I think now you don't have Farabee's contract anymore. You get rid of Kuzmenko's at the end of the season.
Yeah.
Frost was a restricted free agent. You were going to have to sign him. He was going to do for some kind of raise. You don't have to pay that now. Now, Peltier is, I believe, a restricted free agent of the year, but he's not making much.
Yeah.
So you definitely saved cap space going into this off season, which I think ultimately is why I think for Frost and Farabee, player wise, they didn't get the return, but cap space in the NHL is key, and the cap is going up. They finally did officially announce it today. The cap is the next 2-3 seasons. The cap is really going up. Okay. So Danny has always said this is a rebuild. Rebuilds mean acquiring draft picks and clearing cap space.
I don't really approve of this personally. I get it, but I don't really approve of it.
It's tough to watch because they're going to probably be worse for the rest of the year.
Well, no, that's not even what I'm talking about. I'm losing dudes I like.
That's a tough thing to do.
I don't like that.
It's a tough thing for the business, and you know.
These people I've probably talked to like 5 times in my life, but yet they're leaving me.
Well, Michelle has talked to much more, so I did want to bring up
these 2 guys I didn't talk to as much, but I have talked to them.
Frost. So just you know, both of them are really good dudes. I like Farabee, but Frost has always been Michelle's favorite player. Yeah. And I don't know if anybody knows Michelle has special needs, and Frost has been fantastic with her. Yeah. Would always tap, like we go to practice a lot, he would always tap on the glass when he would saw her. Michelle, for some reason, liked getting her picture taken, so she has like a million pictures with him, and Frost was always patient and paused. He always asked her how he was doing. He'd come around outside and stop and see her. Like, he really recognized her and really took patience, and I, as a dad, really appreciate that. So, whatever you think of Frost on the ice, I really appreciate that that's the kind of person he was. Farabee was also a cool dude. So, we'll see. By all accounts, though, Jacob Pelletier is very popular. Very well liked in the locker room. Very well liked in Calgary. Was popular in his junior team. So maybe
saying he was very well liked in the locker room sounds so weird, but like it's a hockey thing. But like it sounds so weird because like
young guys, veterans took to him right away. He's got a good personality. Everybody I've talked to around the area, we've got friends that are in Calgary. Yeah. They recommend the kid a lot. So
where's Calgary?
That's way Western Canada.
Okay.
3,000 miles
cool, because I was thinking United States, and we were a little off.
Way Western Canada. Your geography is terrible as always. It's your weak spot. So, but
I got 100 on my math test.
You did get 100 on math. You're very good at math. You're just terrible at geography.
I love algebra.
Good.
Okay, no, love is a little strong.
Well, you're doing good at it.
I tolerate it.
This kid could be part of the future. He's 23, about to be 24. Which is the right age. I mean, maybe, whether he works out or not, he's cheaper than Frost, and you take a shot, like a change of scenery. This kid may be successful here.
Polly wants a cracker?
That's not a parrot. It's a mouse.
Polly wants a
cracker. I love you, goofball.
I can't stay on a topic for too long.
Yeah.
It's really bad. You should see me talking about things. I jump all over the board.
So anyway, we're going to miss them. We're going to miss them, but let's see how. Yeah, I'm rooting for them in Calgary. Never stop rooting for guys.
Yeah.
And we're excited to see how the new guys do. They've got 30 games I think left to try it out here, see how they play, and it opens up Danny, and nobody can say he's not committed to a rebuild. I mean, he traded Walker, he's traded these guys when they're knocking on a playoff door. He's he's doing things. He's acquiring picks. I still don't think he's going to make all these picks. I think he's got enough picks and cap space now that I do think he's going after that 1C. I personally don't think he's going to draft him. I think he's going to trade for him, whether it's Peterson or somebody else out there we haven't thought. Like, I think Danny's going to make a move to make us better this offseason. Definitely next because of the way the cap is, but I think there's going to be a new flyer this season.
As I say most episodes, he should, choose me. He should, draft me.
You can't play.
Why not?
But he should let you hang out in his office.
Fair. Why can't I play?
You're a terrible skater.
But I can learn. Any other restrictions?
No, maybe he should draft you.
Cool, Danny, I'm here. I'm ready to make $5.5 million. I don't have to pay anything, so I just have $5.5 million in the bank.
Well, there's taxes and an agent.
Yeah, I don't got all that. Will you be my agent?
I will be your agent. I can do that for you.
So do I have to pay you?
No, I'll do it for free for you.
Okay, wonderful. I might pay some rent for my bedroom. Maybe. If you're lucky. Okay, so I'll stop talking.
That's okay. People love when you talk so a lot. So, good luck to the boys at Calgary. And let's excited to see what the new guys here. I mean, that's that's a team. Things change. You just got to roll with it.
Yeah.
And always got to remember, some of you get impatient. Danny's. So I watched the video with the Calgary GM. Like, they talked about this as much as last summer. Sometimes trades come fast. Sometimes you got to plant the seed and get there. So Danny's always cooking.
Growing stuff takes forever.
And Danny's cooking.
No.
Shoot.
No, bad. He's trying to be with the kids these days. He was born in like 18.
Let him cook.
No, we left him in 2024. We left Fat Bulks in 2024. Do not do that.
All right.
He's so weird.
Thank you for watching. Go press the button.
Polly wants a cracker?
It's a mouse, not a parrot.
Bye-bye.